Is it just 73 and 74 we're doing?
Yes, we're on page 73, and this is what we're going to be doing for the Stoichathon, just problems like this. So again, I know there's marathon running, there's like jumpathons, there's dance-a-thons, but we're going to Stoichathon that next month, on the 27th. Okay, so we're on page 73. Do you remember this, like the candy conversions that we were talking about?
I hated that.
I like these better
Those are
than
so
like
hard.
like actual numbers.
Yeah, it's kind of to help you, like an analogy to help you do it. So we have 4 cups of strawberries plus 2 bananas plus 3 cups of OJ, 1 vanilla yogurt gives us an amazing smoothie. Okay?
Do that.
The way to understand the amount of ingredients, we could set up ratios. So 4 cups of strawberries gives me 1 smoothie. That makes sense, right? Because you need 4 cups of strawberries to get 1 smoothie. We also need, how many cups of bananas? 2 cups of bananas, right? So these are the ratios. There's other ratios here too, but I'm not going to write every single one. Okay? So chefs can use conversion factors made from these ratios to calculate the amount. So yeah, if you had 8 cups of strawberries, how many smoothies? I know in your head you're like, oh, 2. The math that you would do is, remember, just, again, 8 strawberries, so 8 STR. Always start with what you're given. Now, if I want to cancel out strawberries, top or bottom?
Bottom.
Same, yes, we've been talking about. Will give me how many smoothies? So 4, go back to my ratio, 4 strawberries equals 1 smoothie. I cancel out my strawberries, and that's 2 smoothies. Now, that one you could do in your head, but sometimes the numbers get like icky, like 3.5, and you're like, oh, how do I do that? Start with what you're given. So 3.5 smoothies. I want to cancel out smoothies. I don't want them. So bottom, thank you. I'm just going to write SMs, or, okay, smooth. And I want to go to bananas. And what's my ratio? 2 to 1. So 2 bananas, 1 smoothie. So 3.5 times 2 is 7. I cancel out my smoothies. I've got 7 bananas. Simple enough, right? Okay. Now let's put like scientific words to it. Yuck, right? Now to get the ratios, we actually get them from a balanced equation. Can you take a second and balance this? See if you can balance it. Angie's exactly right. She went first, she saw 2 N's, only 1, so she put a 2. Then she saw 2 H's, but there's actually 6 H's here, so she put a 3. So it's 1, 3, 2. These are your ratios. So instead of the perfect smoothie, this is like your perfect science formula ratio. Okay, so after balancing, let's do our ratios. 1 and 2 is equal to how many NH3? 2. Perfect. 2 NH3 is equal to 3 H2. So now we have our ratios. I think if I do it, it'll help make sense a little bit more. Sometimes I find this a little confusing. But
What's the stoic thing? Is this not it?
this is called Stoic. This is it. Yeah. Are you guys okay? Is everyone surviving? Okay. So again, start with what you're given. 50.50, and again for moles, I'm just writing this symbol because I don't want to write moles each time, of H2. You have to write the H2 because we're going to get messy. I don't want H2 anymore, right? So bottom, moles of H2. What do I want to go to? Moles of NH3. Now, where do I find these ratio numbers?
Up top.
Up top. So, H2. So 2 moles of NH3 are for 3 moles of H2. So all this is 50.50 times 2 divided by 3. So 50 times 2 divided by 3. 33.66, and remember I canceled out, so moles of NH3. If you do not have the units, you will not get this correct. Okay, so make sure you're doing your units and canceling out. So number 3, start with what you're given, 12.50 moles of NH3. Jack, I want to get rid of it, so top or bottom. And Ramsey, what goes on top? I want to go from NH3 to what? of N2. But where do I find these numbers? You guys are amazing. Is it 6.25? Yeah, right? Moles of N2, right? Because I cancel out the NH3. Does this make sense? This isn't too bad? Excellent. I'm so proud of you guys. Because this is really tough stuff. So, if this is the same thing, could you do this? It's really, it's no different. So, let's just set up the balancing. Okay.
No. No.
Is it 2, 1? No, I don't.
It's 2.
Oh, wait, I think you're right.
2, 1, 2.
It is. You're right. Again, I start with 24.86 moles of H2O. Karina, I don't want moles of H2O, so top or bottom. But what do I want to go to? Mole. Yeah. Karina, you're a rock star. So 24. Do you know you're being recorded? Divided by 2. 12.43 moles of O2.
Is this gonna go on your like webpage?
It is, yes.
We have a webpage?